Hey, yo guys, what's good? What's happening? It's your boy, Ckay, spells Darkiee. I've been today hanging out, chilling with the media of Lagos. The only one media of Lagos, the one that has all the money of the mainland and island.
Media of Lagos sounds nice. When I have money, I'll change my name to Media of Lagos.
You see people, me like this. I can't make myself Ckay of Shomolu. I don't have the Shomolu money there. We are just there. But yeah, you know what it means to actually be middle of Lagos. It means that when we're talking about the big boys of Lagos, to call your name in conversations. Mide is that guy. You guys should not see him like this. So.
Can we just go into
Mide was good.
I beg.
You know what's happening now?
Good, bro.
You don't tell them something. Let them hear your soft voice. Tell them something.
Nothing.
Yes. Anyways, he said nothing. We'll come to the end of this show. We'll catch you guys in the very next one. But anyways, a quick one today we're talking about let's start with Afrobeat as the conversation. Afrobeat is becoming bonkers at the moment. We saw where they've dropped the Timeless project and it's breaking numbers in the UK, in the US, in all of these places. And it's funny how I think in the US only Morgan Wallen is like on number one on the top album Apple this year. And Davido's on number 2 at the moment. And it's looking like this guy, Afrobeat is becoming like, before now, you have like, even on the top 100, you have Rema on number 8 at the moment. Yeah. He's on number 8. Before now, you have like the top 150. Top 1 to 100, like all foreign songs. But this point, you have like a lot of, Last was there, Thames was there, Rema is now on number 8. As a matter of fact, all songs dropped this week. Only Rema didn't drop. Rema still remain on number 8 and everything. And it just shows Afrobeat is that next big thing people are really talking about at the moment. But then, we've seen artists that in the first, let me ask you this straight up. Do you think they are streaming? Do you think they are anything called stream farms?
Yes, sir. Obviously, stream farms.
Do you know any artists that use stream farms?
No, I do not.
So what makes you think they are stream farms?
Because I know they are streaming farms.
So if they are stream farms, who use them?
Artists. And their labels.
Do you know them?
No, I do not.
What the hell? How do you know labels use them and you don't know them? Because at the point we saw where the Jazzy was interviewed and then after he said they are not streaming farm. Outrightly he said it. No streaming. He said stream farm does not exist. So this is Mide's word against Don Jazzy's words.
Don Jazzy is my guy, so you people cannot use my words against Don Jazzy's words. Don Jazzy is my guy. You should have started this thing with you should have started it with Don Jazzy said
why should I
there's
start
no streaming farm. Then I'll not say, oh, there's no streaming farm. I agree.
You will not lie.
Why would I lie?
But
I said there are streaming farms. But my guy can't talk say there are no streaming farms. Who am I?
But you already said now that artists and labels use them.
Yes, artists and labels use them.
And let's stick with that one. Let's stick with the fact that
why are we going to stick with it?
And Mide is saying artists and labels use them. I don't believe in
actually there are streaming farms, but I mean nobody will admit that they are doing streaming farm now, so because it's legal, so yeah,
they saying it's legal, but then
as in illegal.
Okay, so it's illegal.
Yeah, it's
illegal.
I was
going to say,
legal.
Let's start from that basis first. But then moving on from this one, before now, let's say the early 20s and everything, we saw the likes of the Banj, Wande Cole, the likes of these guys were striving all their best. Then you could say that it was all pure love and everything. We had limited streaming platforms then, maybe just YouTube. And just very, very limited ones then.
So there were no streaming platforms. YouTube was, even their videos were not put on YouTube by themselves. They didn't have
like channels,
Yeah, exactly.
So most persons that just see like post on their own channel.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it was mainly music guys, music promoters that will have their own YouTube channel and will post it. I think there was one popular one that time.
I think it was Kenny's.
No, one YouTube channel, a popular YouTube channel that if you are an artist and you wanted to post your music video, it gives you post on YouTube for you. All you have to do is just share the link. Now, then artists started getting into doing things for themselves. Then, as well, all the independent artists started cropping up here and there. And now came to this thing where everybody can have a slice of the cake.
National Cake is going around and everybody's collecting. Even Portable is collecting on his own. But then moving on from that one, we saw like I was saying before he entered the conversation with that Portable. Like I was saying, we saw where the likes of these guys, they actually hustled and worked too hard to get where they were and everything. Now it's a different case. Now you see people go to Big Brother house, come back from Big Brother house, And they go to the house with 3K followers at the time on Instagram. They leave there with about 500K followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then the next thing that comes to their head is that money they have win. I'm not calling names, so I'm not calling anybody's name. But last thing the entire stage is one of them, his name has Paulo in front. I will not say anything. The next thing that they will not call, they will not go to the studio. I don't know how to release song. And when I release song now, that's how much people that are following them. They will not go and stream it. Then they will now also make money. Do you think it's actually doing more of good now that we are streaming farms? Unlike when it was then, it was pure love and everything.
I don't think it quite works like that, because the thing about even BBN fan base is very fickle to be, first of all. So anybody that is coming from BBN and say you want to enter music, you have to build music fan base.
So people are doing
music lovers. No, if you're coming out of BBN, you have your fan base is BBN.
True.
They are there for you for the reality
TV, yeah.
TV. They are there for you for the gossip, for your life gist and all of that. They are not there for you for the music. If you're an artist and you're going to BB Nigeria, you have to consider all of that. So what I'm saying is followers does not equate streams, and streams does not equate fan base. Right? So you could have all the streams in the world, but you don't have a fan base. Can you sell out a 20 capacity?
That's the answer right now.
No, I'm not talking about
basically
20 people.
Oh,
in
not
a room.
20K.
20 people. Can you sell out? That's what I'm saying. If you have if you're having 100K streams, 200K streams, 500K streams, you should be able to sell out
at least 50K.
At least 50 people. We're talking lists.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah, true.
But bare minimum. Let's say you're just starting and you got plenty streams.
With this GC suite.
You understand?
Let's balance. Because I have questions.
And you got plenty streams.
Yeah.
You need to have like a dedicated fan base. Like if you put out concert tickets today,
you should sell it out.
They are buying. You understand? And you should know how many people are really within your fan base. So as an artist or as a music, whatever you are, music manager, you need to be able to, to know the people in your fan base. You need to have a fan base.
I was going to say middle off your mic, but then let's leave the mic really. For the streaming platform, apparently it has been discovered that you see news like let's use Rema as a case study.
Yeah.
So Rema surpassed 1.5 billion streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
And then for Calm Down. And then you're seeing that same Calm Down, just for instance. I said Calm Down is having about, okay, let's say 100 million on Spotify. Mm-hmm. Then Boom Player comes to say, okay, we have 200 million.
Mm-hmm.
Audio Mac is saying we have 500 million. And then Apple is saying we have 18 million. I like, because, this is not this to anybody.
No,
yet.
it's
a lot of people
actually it's more normal than you can think, because more people use Audio Mac
Why?
than Nigerians like free things now.
That's what I want to hear. Go. The man behind the camera is listening. That's what I want to hear. Free things.
Nigerians like free things. Nigerians always like
what they don't pay for.
Exactly. And going around the system. So that's why you see they will find a way to, if they can find a way to get Apple Music for free,
they would have done it.
They will get it. That's why everybody is looking for family attaché up and down. It's just the way it is.
You came with violence today. I can test it. You put too much salt in this violence. It has pepper. You use camera for this.
I mean, you have to say things the way they are now.
Fans, there's Android food. It has come for you.
Actually, when I was using Android,
funny, I was going to say that on Apple.
I was even using Deezer. I was using Deezer when I was using Android. So you can basically, even Boomplay is paid for. But if you don't pay for it, you get the ads and all of that.
They don't know that one. No.
You can pay for Boomplay so they can remove the ads and all of that.
They don't know. They can.
It's the same thing with Spotify. You know you can use Spotify.
It's okay. Off your mic. Calm down. Let us enjoy our rap. Off your mic. Anyway, moving on from this one, we saw we're going to be going through like a couple of artists who have enjoyed numbers when it comes to streams.
Yeah.
And just let's start with Dave. We saw Fireboy at the point where he enjoyed number gone to Peru, and a lot of people gave attribute to Ed Sheeran on that one, where he dominated a whole lot of charts and making numbers.
That one is actually big in the UK.
In the UK, yeah, I think for Fireboy now is about 3 billion plus total career streams, which is actually a very big one for him.
It is.
For Rema is the king of streams at the moment. He's just doing numbers. Rema has crossed 4 billion total career streams at the moment, and it's people give credit to Selena Gomez on that one to say the remix of "Calm Down" was give credence to that one. If you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, life is about strategic placements and collaboration. So it's not. There's a reason why Rema decided to do it with us. So he knew what he was getting. So she also knows what she's getting.
True.
From Rema, she's getting like a fan base, an African fan base.
True.
Of course, she has her own fans in Africa, but crossing fan base is never a bad idea. Yeah.
Moving on, we saw Oxlade with colors and everything, and then it went bonkers. And everything. But then with the numbers he had at the time when Closer dropped, getting certifications everywhere and all of that. Moving on to the next project he dropped with Miracle Bad Boys.
Yeah.
We did not see that same energy from Colosa in Bad Boy. So because I want to believe if you drop a project, you have let's say you have 2 million streams for this project, it shows that to, like you said, bare minimum level, we should have at least 900 people that actually believe in what you do.
Yeah.
So let's even give the 1.1 million people away. But then you drop Bad Boy, you didn't even get half of what you got from that one. What do you think you responded for that one?
Well, I would say you probably had a different target in mind. Because Closer, if you want to do a follow-up to Closer and you want to target the larger audience, normally you either remix Closer with international acts, or you get an international act and do a different song entirely. So this one was probably I see something coming up. Probably this one is just for his home audience, his home base. Sometimes you have to satisfy the home, because there's a lot of people here complain, although I don't know why they're complaining they don't pay for music. A lot of people complain that Nigerian artists like pandering to the international community, but these are the ones that pay.
And then moving on from Oxlade, we also have the 3 goals talking about Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid, who actually had their own good fair share of this thing of international certification, all of that.
Yeah.
But then the difference with this one, I earlier mentioned, is the fact that you could actually see their numbers in their shows. So Wizkid is doing an O2. Wizkid he has done it the O2 for 3 days.
Yeah.
So the O2 that sold out show. We've seen the Burna Boy doing 41k sold out, 40k sold out. I think the London show is about 80k, and that's about 99% sold out already. The new US show is about 41k, which is going to begin on Friday. But so you could see that, you could reflect it. You've seen the video also do the O2 at the shot and everything. So you can see the energy from his streams to his show.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think we're not seeing that same energy when it comes to all these other guys, the Rema, the Fireboys, the Oxlade, and the likes?
Longevity. It's very simple. Longevity. Because to build that fan base to the point, it takes time, consistency. So you can't compare Davido and Wizkid and Burna Boy that have been doing this thing for close to 10, 15 years to these ones that came in 5 years or so ago. You can have the streams, you can have all the streams in the world, right? But you still have to know. You still have to know your level. You still have to know, I cannot do this at this point. You cannot tell, can Oxlade go and can Oxlade sell a stadium even in Nigeria? I don't know. But Wizkid will do it. It's just security issues probably that will probably not make him want to put up a stadium show in Nigeria.
But if Closer did a free show, sell it out. Who? Oxlade.
With Closer.
If he does a free show in stadium, he could sell it out.
A free show is free. What do we just say about Nigerians and free things?
You mentioned Nigeria in the conversation, so I say Nigeria.
But that's not selling out now. If you're not selling tickets, you're not selling out now. You're doing that. You're just doing a free show. That's what it is.
That's true. Sell it out. Sell it. This guy. But anyway, sorry for cutting you a bit. Yeah. Let me pursue a bit. So, we saw for Rema here. I think Rema now has about 38 million listeners on Spotify every month. 38 million every month. And that's so what it means is that every month, 38 million people listening to him.
Yeah.
last month was 36. So we have 38. I mean, up was 36. This album will have 38 million. So what it means is that you can either go higher or higher for the next month and everything. If we have a growth of about 2 million plus listening to you, so what it means is that 38 million people in the world are vibing to your song on a platform, Spotify. Does streaming equate to fan base? So if I have 38 million people streaming to me every month, does it also mean I have 30 million fans waiting for me when I want to do a show?
No, exactly.
So what's the difference?
Well, sometimes it's very rare that you have that number waiting for you, but I think Rema does have the numbers, but the difference between streaming and fan base is a fan is always like his feed is filled with your content.
Yeah.
When it's scrolling, he's following Rema fan page. He's Rema News. Rema,
this guy is following everywhere.
Yeah. This and that. You understand? You are following different things. You want to see everything about this artist. You want to know everything about this artist. When he wakes up, what does he do? The kind of people that even if you're a real fan, you follow the people that are always around.
True.
Because by the time they are posting small snaps here and there, you'll be seeing this artist there, you'll see the person that you like there. So that's the difference between listener. A listener will listen. Probably just the normal worker like me and you, they go office.
Just
plug listen. One of my favorite songs right now, I'm listening to it. But it's not that doesn't mean I go out of my way to look for Rema, to comment on his posts. How many times do you comment on Rema's posts?
You're asking me.
I'm asking.
This guy.
Which artist will you say gives you that feeling?
A couple of artists.
So those ones, they have you as a fan. But you have other artists that you listen to, but you're not following like that.
I'm sure you actually made that clear. So there's a big difference between streaming and then fan. But then let's take someone as a case study talking about Ckay. Ckay was that guy that at the point Ckay came, Ckay was he dropped the song Love One City. He didn't do well at the time. And then fast forward about some years after, he picked up like wildfire and was spreading everywhere. I think at the moment, Ckay Love One is about eligible for 20 platinum in India, and they're making it like bonkers. Like numbers and everything. So if you looking at what Ckay have achieved with this one, where they have so many remix of Love One City, I think more than 20 remix.
I think that was what kicked off the whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah.
He did a lot of remixing different regions, and the North Africans have numbers. When I say they have numbers, like if you check the highest streamed African artists, North Africans are 1 to 5 or so. Burna Boy comes in at number 6 or number 5. So they have numbers, and once you are a hit there, he's featured one of their biggest stars, and it's just went bonkers.
Anyways, moving on. As the time he did that, a lot of expectations were on Ckay at the time. So many expectations. As a matter of fact, on Spotify, Ckay is the highest stream with 661 million. At the moment, Burna Boy comes second, and Whiskey just joined 600 plus with the made the Lagos Delos and everything. And then so he dropped the project, the Sadroman's project, and everything. The same. And I was like,
I know where you're going with this.
So with what we achieved with Love What as a single project, you did the Sadroman's project.
That's the difference between streaming and fanbase.
Because
the fanbase will follow you onto the next project. The streamers
will stay on that one. And then we saw where he actually did his album listening in Lagos and everything, and he did the concert in Lagos at the same time. And then there was on the show that they even gave free tickets to some persons, and he brought the show vibes to want to boost up the show. And then recently, Ckay actually did something that was so unimaginable. So we're going to do a tour, and then Ckay said, "My tour is campus tour." So he said we're going to be in UI, OAU, OU, University of Nigeria, Unizik, Abua, Unilag.
Yeah, I actually saw that it's going on tour.
Bees, like, bro, like you've attained the heights already. So why coming back to
because he understands
that
he needs to catch them on the more intimate level. He hasn't done this before. Has he done a school tour before?
No.
Normally, as an artist, you need to go through all those levels. You do a school tour, you do a state tour, Then at some point you start doing an African tour, then a world tour. You can't just skip and just even if your song done.
Maybe let me let me pew you. So as an artist, yeah, we're actually living here in North. As an artist, which one do you, or as a growing artist, basically, which one is more desirable to have? A true fan base as a culture, or streaming numbers?
Fan base. All day, every day.
That's streaming numbers.
The fan base will bring the streaming numbers. Over time, the fan base, and if you're consistent, you will be happy that you stuck with it. Because the streamers will, after some point, they'll find something else to stream. The songs that you're listening to last year is not what you're listening to right now.
True.
So that's it.
Coming from the stable, he has peeled you, and then he said he prefers to have fanship than streaming numbers and everything. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you want? Let me help you the fact that streaming numbers get you money, you get revenues, you get all of that. We did confirm that they're streaming farms, but then he had his own message about that one. But then which one would you prefer? You want to get the money back with the stream, or you want to have the fan base that will stay with you and end up becoming stream? If you are consistent. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Coming from the day stable, while leaving you guys on that one. Take care of yourself.
Bye, guys.